Hey everyone, good lovely morning. It's me, Jasmine. How are you guys doing? Good lovely morning from rural West Virginia. So I'm here at the Prabhupada's Palace of Gold, and we're gonna take a tour of the place. It's currently undergoing a renovation, but it's open. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna take a tour. I'm gonna switch the camera. Give me a second. All right, so that's the name again, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Prabhupada's Palace of Gold. And I'm going to show you the sign that speaks of the renovation. So it says right there, Prabhupada's Palace of Gold is undergoing an enormous renovation. So it should be completed next month. And as you can see, there's some renovation going on. New Vrindavan, the land of Krishna. It is so incredibly nice outside. There's a nice chill in the air. It's also sunny. So lovely outside. It's me again. Let me zoom out. There you go. Wow. Look at that amazing view. So let's read that right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, that's zooming out. There you go. Prabhupada's Palace of Gold. This property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. Amazing. And what's fascinating is this Palace of Gold is tucked up in the mountains of rural West Virginia. Let me zoom out. Again, it's currently undergoing renovation, but it looks amazing. Can you just imagine when the renovations are done? Just look at the details on the walls. So we're gonna do a tour of the exterior, then we're gonna go inside. It's February, so it's still cold outside, but when all the renovations are done next month, March, and come summertime, I wager this place is going to be packed. It's going to be at its most magnificent. The video is not doing the outer walls justice. Just look at the details. Look at that elephant. Wow. We're gonna go inside. Okay. It's me again. We're gonna go inside. Okay. Let me just show you a quick tour of this waiting area. Just look at the intricate designs. It's just amazing. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
So this is Prabhupada sitting up on the throne. And I met Prabhupada in 1972. I had the good fortune to become his initiated disciple. He was a very unassuming person, very humble. And if he was personally present now, we asked him, Srila Prabhupada, would you please sit up here on this huge, ornate gold throne? It's very likely he would say something like, I don't want to do that. But in our tradition, it says the representative of God should be offered the respect that we would offer God if he were here. So he was obligated by the tradition to accept a certain level of respect and honor that many times he felt uncomfortable. These are some of the previous spiritual masters. This is Prabhupada's teacher, again, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. He's the one who asked him to come to the West to spread the teachings. And he comes in an unbroken line of master and disciple, master and disciple, that goes back thousands of years to the time of Krishna and is unbroken. And this is how our tradition is preserved. And then his guru, or spiritual master, is Srila Gorgashora. Gorgashora, in his later years, lived in the woods when he was extremely renounced. He would just chant God's name practically all day and all night. And then the previous spiritual master to him is on the end, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And again, that line goes back thousands of years. And these are some other saints who came to India about 500 years ago. And one of the things that they did is to popularize the chanting of God's name. And so it explained in the ancient Vedas that there were different processes of God realization at different ages. And in this age, because of the nature of degradation in this age, it says that God's given a process that is very easy. And so by chanting his names, we can very easily and come in contact with God and start, having a relationship. In this glass case over here, these are some of Prabhupada's personal effects. A couple of pairs of his shoes, a couple of his canes, the book on the red cloth, and one of the books he translated in India and then brought over on the boat when he came. The snapshot on the top shelf is a picture of Prabhupada sitting in a park in New York City in somewhere around 1965, 66. He's sitting down playing that little bongo drum in the background, and you can see people in the background with their arms up, dancing and chanting, and that's how the Hare Krishna movement spread in the early days. On the ceiling You can see another example of the exquisite art. That was all painted by about 5 different artists. Some of them have gone on to win major international art awards. The art on the paintings on the side of the ceiling were painted directly on the wall, on the ceiling, from scaffolding. The ones on the top of the ceiling are large canvases and were painted down here and then were fixed up on the ceiling.
And all of that is just gold leaf. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, about 8,000 square foot of gold leaf throughout the palace. And one thing I'll show you, because if you'd like to know what kind of attention there is to detail, even like behind where it's even obvious, if you actually look, turn your head and look up into the inside of that blue dome, there's over 2,000 clear crystals hanging from the dome, and there's about 1,500 semi-precious stones that are embedded within the dome. And then you can see also some more of the art reliefs inside in the temple room, or the altar room. So now I'd like to show you a few of the instruments we play. Our practice is mostly centered around chanting names of God, and we usually do that just on beads for ourselves. But we also chant congregationally, and there are several different instruments we use. This is, as you can see, a keyboard, but it's a wind instrument, so in that sense it's similar to an accordion, but as you'll see in a minute, it sounds very different. This is called a harmonium, and they're originally manufactured in Europe. They were imported into India around the 17th century. India's spiritual culture embraced them. And now you can hardly find them anywhere in England. They're all over India. That's the harmonium. And then we also play a traditional Indian drum called mridanga. Mridanga is from West Bengal, India. It's made out of clay. And leather straps are from animals that have died a natural death, because we're strict vegetarians and don't live in environment. And it has a small head, and it has a large head. And we'll get together with maybe 10 or 20 other devotees, and we'll have kind of a spiritual hoot band. Would you like to hear a small sample?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And we'll do that for maybe 20 minutes or half an hour. Sometimes halfway through, you'll look around the room and half the room will be dancing with the band. It's very, very joyful. And so this is Prabhupada's Palace of Gold, and this is part of a spiritual community called New Vrindavan. And we have extensive guest facilities here. We also have cabins that anyone can rent. So if you're interested, you can actually find us online at the Palace of Gold. This is actually one of the top tourist places now in West Virginia. You can also find us under New Vrindavan, V-R-I-N-D-A-V-A-N. and you're sitting at home somewhere and you're feeling kind of consumed by the rat race and you need a break, you can call us up, make a reservation, and come out, maybe rent a cabin for the weekend and explore the spiritual atmosphere.
Okay, it's me again. So we took a tour of the hallways and we're currently inside the temple room. Fascinating temple room. Okay, I'm back. So I just finished the tour inside. So we walked around the hallways, then we went inside the temple room, and I was able to record a clip while I was in there. And the temple room plus all the hallways, they all have gold leaf all over the walls. It is incredibly amazing in there. Alright everyone, I'm back. So that's that for this vlog video. So if you ever find yourself in the rural northern parts of West Virginia, definitely swing by the Palace of Gold and take a tour of the incredibly lovely place. Oh, it's nice and windy outside. So that's that. Alright everyone, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I will see you in the next video. Alright, take care, bye-bye.